Hi, it's Lisa here from Soul to Soul Yoga. Are you fed up with your usual sandwich fillings? Or you haven't got anything in the house, you fancy a Sarnie or a nutritious lunch or supper dish, and you're not sure? Now, I always have tins of beans, different types of beans in all ways. So chickpeas, kidney beans, black beans, haricot, cannellini, there's tons of them. They're not very expensive and they're always great to keep in your cupboard because you can add them to stews or curries. But today I'm going to show you how to make a quick sandwich filling, which I really love. You could also put this on a baked potato or on a salad, in a wrap, anything really, or just eat it on its own actually. So I've opened a can of kidney beans. These are kidney beans, red kidney beans, and I've swilled them under the tap and slightly dried them, let them dry for a little bit, but you don't need to be too particular because you're going to want a little bit of moisture in your dish. And then I'm just going to smash them with a fork. Again, you don't have to be too precise. You don't even have to do this, but I like to do this because it just kind of helps it be a bit more spreadable on a sandwich, which is what I'm going to eat it today. Because it feels, look at it, it's quite rainy today, quite introspective. We're inside, and Emma's like to say a rainy day is a bad day because we need the rain, although perhaps we've had enough. But it feels like a sandwich kind of day. Okay, so, and then I'm going to add to this, you can add whatever you like. So I'm going to add a spring onion, just one. Use the green bits, but get rid of the ends, because the green bits are actually really tasty. Some people only use the white bits, but actually the green bits are less pungent. I'm going to use the white as well, because I like that white. Did you know, this little bit here, let's see if I can do this, that little bit with the stalk, I can grow another spring onion from that. I'm going to pop that in some water in a bit and see what happens. So we pop those in. I'm going to use a little bit of pepper, a little bit of red pepper. You could use any peppers. If you don't like raw pepper, you don't have to. Again, all of this is optional. You could just do the bean mix on its own. Pop those in, roughly chopped. I've got some coriander. So I'm going to pop some coriander in. You could put parsley, you could put rocket, you could put no herbs. I'm going to put a little bit of celery, not too much. I'm going to slice that in half and again just kind of finely slice it, not like too big a chunks. Pop that in. Now, I also like it spicy, so I'm going to put a few of these little jar jalapenos, just probably 3, like this. And again, finely chop them, but personal choice. I always have jalapenos in because I love spice. You could skip it, you could even use fresh chilies or especially some of the less pungent ones. Just give that all a little bit of a mix in. Now I'm going to bring it all together with this is vegan mayo. Obviously if you eat normal mayo you could use that. Probably not the healthiest, but I'm only going to put a blob in. Excuse me. So just a squirt of mayo. I like it spicy. A little bit of sriracha sauce. Sriracha. Again, you could skip that or just use any chili sauce. And a good bit of pepper. Okay. You could obviously put a bit of salt in, but I'm trying to reduce salt. You get quite a lot of salt in a lot of foods anyway, and usually we have too much. So when you've got something really tasty, you tend to need a little less salt. But if you feel you want a little bit, then obviously just pop a bit of salt in there. Oops, a bit of a messy cook. And there you have it. It might not look the best, but I promise you that is really, really tasty. Very nutritious, full of nutrients. And you could just spread it on, as I said, on your sandwich, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. Spread it on a sandwich with some lettuce or some rocket. And I hope you enjoyed that short tutorial. You could use any beans. Chickpeas would work well. So it's a little bit like a hummus, but without having to make the hummus. And enjoy. Have a great day. Namaste.